All right. Shalom, shalom. 2maccabees sit-downs coming at you again with another quick lesson. All right, first off and foremost, praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone out of New York City. Salutations to the elect keeping this word in the four corners of the earth and with truth and sincerity and all charity. So one thing we're going to go into today, week assignment, hit a little thing we do here before I camp. We read a chapter. All right, so this week, chapter happened to be 2 Maccabees, the 7th chapter, which is, man, I'm telling you, it's an honorable chapter, man. It's a glorious chapter, man. All right? And it puts you in the mindset of how we have to be for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in this truth. All right? And for our brothers, man, because they are part of the truth too. All right? Like the scriptures say, strive for the truth unto death, man. All right? Shit, Stephen got stoned to death. And he was out there, shit, cutting their ass, man. All right? But this is, this is the same situation, so to speak, but it has this different spin on it, all right? Because these were fucking heathens torturing them. But we'll get into the story. Go ahead, Doc.
You want to start
at the top.
This first Maccabees.
Yeah, second Maccabees.
Okay, this is second Maccabees 7 and 1. It said, it came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh.
Right, so they was forced to eat some pork, man. You know, you got to break it down to layman terms. For, Jake that's watching, go ahead.
And were tormented with scourges and whips.
So they was getting tortured, all right? Go ahead.
But one of them that spake first said thus, are ready to die rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers.
Right, so they was ready to die then to break one of the laws of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's how we gotta be, man. All right? And he mocked his ass. He said, listen, man, what are you trying to learn from us? Which in our terms, like, nigga, what information are you trying to get out of me? What? Nigga, we ready to die. Fuck you, man. And that's how we gotta be in this thing, man. Especially when Jacob's trouble come. Go ahead.
Then the king, being in a rage, commanded pans and cauldrons to be made hot.
So this king, imagine a big ass skillet that's hot as hell with fucking oil in it. All right, that's how pissed off he was that this guy rebutted at him like that, man. All right, go ahead.
It said,
because so like at a point in time, the king tried to make all Israel and everybody come under one law, man.
Yeah, New Orleans shit.
And that was back in Maccabees, man.
Yeah, that's
all right.
And that's what Esau trying to do right now, man.
And that means breaking your own personal laws, but especially our laws, man. All right, but go ahead.
Which forthwith being heated, he commanded to cut out the tongue to him that spake first, and to cut off the utmost pairs of his body.
Ooh. So you know what that means. All right? To cut his tongue, cut off all his limbs. Shit, all his limbs. I mean, dick, testicles too, man. I know this is a wicked ass king. He probably did the worst of the worst, man. All right, to this guy. And the brother got the worst of them all. So imagine that, man. Go ahead.
And the rest of his brother and his mother looking on.
So do you know how much pain you'll be in if you're watching, like, damn, my brother dying right in front of my face? All right? So imagine that on this side, man. But we gotta take it, man. All right? Because they did it. They stood there like soldiers. But the king did that. He killed them in front of his family so the family could feel, man. Fuck that. And you go out like a soldier, man. Like, hey, earlier this week, I did a lesson. All right? You supposed to war like I forget the title, but I know I said something to the fact you're supposed to endure like a man at war. Or a man at war, man. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 5, it says, now when he was thus maimed in all his members.
All his members. So going back to the first brother, like I said, all his limbs got cut off. So you brothers think about that, man. Go ahead.
he commanded him, being yet alive, to be brought to the fire and to be fried in the pan. And as the vapor of the pan was for a good space dispersed, they exhorted one another with the mother to die manfully, saying thus, the Lord power looked upon us, and in truth had comfort in us, as Moses in his song, which witnessed to their faces, declared, saying.
So in all this turmoil, you know what they did? Okay, she don't watch her son die, and brothers don't watch their brothers die. But they said, hey, we got the Lord here to comfort us, man. So even in the midst of death, they still had faith in Yahweh Shem Shah. They started thinking about the Song of Moses, man. All right? Yeah. That's how we got to be, man. Or, hey, that's how the elect's going to be. Yeah. All right?
And it said, though he slayed me, I still...
Yeah, and Job, that was right in my spirit. That was right. Hey, that's the spirit, man. Mm-hmm. All right? Though you slay me out... matter of fact, get it. You know where it's at?
Yeah, it's on Job 13.
Come on. 13 and...
15.
Come
on. This is Job 13 and... 15 says, Job 13 and 15. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him.
Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. Now let it sink in. Right. Let it sink in. Though Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua slay me, I would trust in him. All right, because like I said, the Lord killeth and maketh alive. He does good and evil. All right, he allowed this to happen to the 7 brothers, but yet what did they do? They trusted in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. The Lord is going to give that man a crown of glory for that, man. You've kept my word faithfully unto the end. Keep on going. Right?
It says, this is verse 7, this 2 Maccabees 7 and 7. So when the first was dead, after this manner, they brought the second to make him a mocking stock. And when they had pulled out off the skin of his head with the hair.
Right, so they scalped him, man. All right? For you brothers or whoever out there watching it, man. This gets graphic, man. All right? Here, hey, what was the title of the elders? The nastiness of the scriptures, man. Yeah. Y'all ain't gonna read that in church, man. All right? But on a further note, this is how us, being men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, supposed to look at death, man. Fuck it, kill us, man. We gonna trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So, like I said earlier, like Stephen and all the other prophets, all right, the disciples, they died, all right, for this truth. So did these brothers, all right? That's how we gotta be, man. Go ahead.
Some got beheaded and all types of stuff, man.
Come.
Though it says, they asked him, wilt thou eat before thou be punished throughout every member of thy body? But he answered in his own language and said, no. So in Hebrew he said, la'ah. Said la'ah. Go ahead. Wherefore he also received the next torment in order as the former did.
So he was mocking their ass. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we knew different languages back then. Nah, nigga, I'm saying no in my language. Nah. Yeah. All right. So what the king do? He kills them too. Right. So although this is a graphic chapter in this book, all right, but you gotta look at the flip side of the story, man. These guys had faith, man. All right. This should be a motivational booster. All right. Go ahead.
Verse 9 it says, when he was at the last gasp, he said, thou like a fury takest us out of this present life, but the King of the world shall raise us up, who have died for his laws unto every everlasting life.
All right, read that again. Matter of fact, let me open up my apocrypha.
This is
real quick.
This is second Maccabees, like 7 and 9. And when he was at the last gasp, he said, thou like a fury takest us out of this present life.
Right, he was talking about the king. King killed him. He said, and this was his final breath, this is what he said. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
But the King of the world shall raise us up, who have died for his laws unto everlasting life.
All right, break that down.
Mm-hmm.
It said that who died for who says?
It said who have died for his laws unto everlasting life.
Hey, one of your Shikari or one of you guys break that down for me, okay? Go ahead, and I'm mocking you guys. Go ahead, with verse 10.
Verse 10, after him was the third made a mocking stock. And when he was required, he put out his tongue, and that right soon holding forth his hand manfully, and said courageously, these I have from heaven, and for his laws I despise them.
Hey, so in a nutshell, he said, listen, I ain't giving myself these hands. Lord made them. But he said, hey, for the Lord's laws, I despise, I'll lose these motherfuckers, man. All right? Go ahead.
And from him I hope to receive them again.
All right. That's what, now, I paused on that first scripture because it was deep. So I want somebody else to break that down, all right? Because I know what it means. This brother know what it means. But right here, it says to hope to get them again.
Right.
That's deep in itself. So, hey, you break that down, man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 12. So, and so much that the king and they that were with him marveled at the young man's courage.
So this nigga got some balls, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's how they looked at it. All right, go ahead.
For that he nothing regarded the pains.
Right. So when they was doing this thing to him, he ain't sharing it to him, man. That's honorable, man. Like I said, this is bitter and sweet, man. All right, hey, but like the scripture say, hey, honey in their mouth, but bitter in their stomach. This is a glorious death, man. To die for Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, man. Glorious, man. All right. Just think of the end of the 300. All right. Dude looked at his king Leonidas. He said, "It's an honor to die at your side." And King Leonidas said, "As well as yours."
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's how you gotta be in this truth, man. This is a glorious thing, man. Go ahead.
Now, when this man was dead, also they tormented and mangled the fourth in like manner. So when he was ready to die, he said thus, "It is good being put to death by men, to look for hope from Yahweh, to be raised up again by him. As for thee, thou shalt have no resurrection to life."
So with his last breath, when he was about to die, cut his ass, mocked his ass, man. And remember, they got all their arms, legs cut off. And knowing these wicked ass kings, they probably did it piece by piece. They probably cut the foot off. Then from the knee down, they probably did it slow, all right? But they lost all their limbs, including their damn balls and dick, all right? And then tossed in fucking frying pan.
Right, you know Esau dead, he's a fucking piece of shit.
But even in their last dying breath, they mocked this guy, man. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 15, afterwards they brought the fifth also and mangled him. Then looked he unto the king and said, "Thou hast power over man, thou art corruptible, thou doest what thou wilt, yet think not that our nation is forsaken of Yahweh."
Right, we ain't forsaken. So, hey, you guys may be fucking this up right now. Lord ain't gonna forget about us, all right? But in this story, that's how this young man felt, man, all right? Like he said, hey, the Lord ain't gonna forsake us, all right? He said, hey, you probably got power over our bodies now to kill us and do whatever you want, all right? But your ass corruptible, all right?
And the Lord gonna pay you back for that.
Exactly.
Putting your hands on
touching the apple of his eye.
Touching the apple of his eye. Talk about that, you fucking devil. Verse 17. But abide for a while, and behold, his great power, how he will torment thee and thy seed. After him also they brought the sixth, who being ready to die, be not deceived without cause, for we suffer these things for ourselves, having sinned against thy powers. It says, therefore marvelous things are done unto us.
They called it marvelous, man.
All right.
So, hey, brothers, really meditate on that, man. Go ahead.
Verse 19. But think not thou that takest in hand to strike.
But yeah, and also in 18, he said, but who are ready to die, and said, "Be not deceived without cause, for we suffer these things for ourselves." So he said, "Hey, even though we getting chopped up right now, hey, we probably deserve it. We did some wicked ass shit before."
Because the Lord said his judgments are righteous, man.
Come,
You know.
Yeah, I forgot to bring that part out.
God, because the Lord ain't gonna jack you up for no reason. There's a reason. Lord's judgments are righteous, man.
Come,
So you gotta remember that too.
You can read verse 19.
19. Verse 19. But think not thou that takest in hand to strive against Yahweh, that thou shalt escape unpunished. That thou shalt escape unpunished. But the mother was marvelous above all and worthy of honorable memory, for when she saw her 7 sons slain.
Now, for you niggas that say we talk about the nigga woman and all this shit, hey, pop this off, man. Alright? It just said, but the mother was marvelous above all. All who? All who?
God.
Her 7 sons, man. Alright?
God.
Go ahead.
It said, and worthy of honorable memory.
Just like Mary who washed Yahushua's feet, man. She's honorable just like her, and it should be remembered, a memorial. All right? Just like when that girl, I forget her name, put that nail through that man's head, man. We was just talking about the other day.
What was her name?
I forget.
Right.
Or Deborah.
Deborah, yeah.
All right? No, but it was another one because Deborah was singing a song about her in chapter 5.
Right.
All right? But hey, it's an honorable woman out there, man.
And Judith.
All right?
It says, for when she saw her 7 sons slain within the space of one day.
And you know how a nigga woman get when Jody, her son, died. She stood there and held her own. She had to watch all 7 of her sons die, man. And not to mention, before the story, the old man died. But it said he was an example for the rest of his nation of what to do, man. And hey, apparently the 7 brothers followed through with it, man. All right, go ahead.
She bare it with a good courage because of the hope that she had in the Lord.
This is the type of woman I want, man. Go ahead.
Verse 21, yea, she exhorted every one of them in her own language, filled with courageous spirits, and stirred up her womanish thoughts, and with a manly stomach, she said unto them.
Listen, reread that scripture.
Yeah, verse 21. Yea, she exhorted every one of them in her own language, filled with...
She gave them courage, man. She gave them aid. She was a hell of a mother, man. Put it that way. A lot of you men nowadays didn't do what this mother did for her 7 sons. All right? That should be a shame to you. Go ahead.
Filled with courageous spirits and stirring up her womanish thoughts with a manly stomach.
So, hey, she let go of her feminine side for a minute. She got rid of that shit. Hey, because she's had to see graphic shit. She sucked the shit up. I want to say she damn girded up her loins.
Right.
All right, but of course she doesn't have testicles.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
She said unto them, I cannot tell how ye came into my womb, for I neither gave you breath nor... Oh, man.
That's another cut.
Man.
All right, that Queen of Heaven shit is cut.
Right.
All right? You read that part.
Nah,
that's why I said this chapter is very good, man.
Verse 22, I cannot tell how ye came into my womb, for I neither gave you breath nor life, nor neither was it I that formed the members of every one of you.
That's a cut to all you women. I need to say more.
Right.
I think not.
Man, that's a nice little cut.
It make you sit back and think.
Yeah. Bro.
Go ahead.
Verse 23. But doubtless the creator of the world, who formed the generations of man and found out the beginning of all things.
So she gave glory to Yahweh. All right? That's who did it, man. Go ahead.
Will also of his own mercy give you breath and life again, as ye now...
We'll give you life again. Break that down. Pause your camera and break that down, man. Everyone that we said break down, you guys break down, man. Yeah. All right? And I ain't talking about the brother. You know, brothers in GMS, you guys already know these breakdowns. I'm talking about you dumbass scoffers. Break that down, man.
You should,
all right?
Remember, Jimmy, I should know it.
Yeah. You watch that much GMS, you should know it.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
Kind of says, and ye now regard not your own selves for his law's sake. Now Antiochus, thinking himself despised.
Ooh, which is crazy because what we read in Tuesday class.
Oh yeah.
Daniel's the 11th chapter.
Kind, bro.
All right.
Yes, kind.
But they're different time periods. It's different Antiochus and things of that nature.
Yeah,
but
Antiochus third and all that. Yeah.
Right.
Now Antiochus, thinking himself despised and suspecting it to be a reproachful speech, with the youngest was yet alive, did not only exhort him by words, but also assured him with oaths that he would make him both a rich and happy man if he would turn from the laws of his father.
Just like a fucking slick back ass Edomite, man. Yeah. Hey, listen, man. I just killed all 6 of your brothers, right? Listen, I know you don't want that. You know how it's just like a cop talking to you in the cop room.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I got these bitches, I got this gold, I got this money, I got these promises, man. I'll give you all that.
All right. It's just
if you just stop doing your law. So just like just give up.
Right.
Just to rat on you,
right.
Basically.
Yeah, the same came to y'all shot. The same shit.
Same shit. Damn. That's exactly right. Come.
It says, and that also he would take him for his friend and trust him with affairs. What does scripture say not to trust?
Trust not thy enemy, man. All right? Go ahead.
Shit. It says, verse 25, but when the young man would in no case hearken unto him, the king called his mother and exhorted to her that she would counsel the young man to save his life.
So, first of all, the mother just went in. She just had her moment. So now the king, king trying to go to mama. Hey, man, can you tell? So he trying to get to him again.
Yeah. Man,
can you tell your son man, I ain't gonna kill him nothing. Just tell him I got all this shit for him. All you gotta do is stop doing the laws and commandments of the Lord. Now let's see what the mother did, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
And when he had exhorted her with many words, she promised him that she would counsel her son.
Oh, she counseled him all right. She finessed the shit out this damn king. All right, go ahead.
But she bound herself towards him, laughing the cruel tyrant to scorn, spake in her country language on this manner. O my son, have pity upon me.
Go ahead.
That bare thee 9 months in my womb, and gave thee suck 3 years, and nourished thee, and brought thee up unto this age, and endured the troubles of education.
Ooh. So, hey, basically she just explained how she raised her son from young. Hey, shit, he was breastfed till he was 3. All right? But listen to the words that she's telling her son, man.
Yeah.
She's exhorting him. She's building him up. Go ahead.
Verse 20, I beseech thee, my son, look upon the heaven and the earth, and all that is therein, and consider that Yahweh made them of things that were not, and so was mankind made likewise. Fear not this tormentor, but being worthy of thy brethren, take thy death, that I may receive thee again in mercy with thy brother. Whilst she was yet speaking these words, the young man said, wait ye for, I will now obey the king's commandment, but I will obey the commandments of the law that was given unto our fathers by Moses.
Right. So he's like, basically, he had a little moment with his mother. Hey, who you waiting for? I ain't about to go off. I'm about to I'm your son, man. All right? Who the fuck you? Not saying he said who the fuck you think I am. He said who you waiting for? Because I'm not about to bow down to this king, man. I'm about to die manfully, basically. All right? For a better lack of words. All right? Because when you read these stories, you got to put yourself in that story, man. Like a movie. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 31. And thou that hast been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews.
Ooh! Well, you can find that all in the Maccabees, man. All right?
Shall not escape the hands of Yahweh.
Hey, he didn't.
Right, kind of.
Nor will he on this side.
Kind
All right? Go ahead.
For we suffer because of our sins.
Ooh, so they already know why, even though the king was killing them, forcing them to go against the laws of the Lord.
Right,
But they said they knew
They knew why they were right.
They suffering it for a reason.
Right.
They went off anyway.
Kind of.
So it's well deserved, man. All right? So, hey, if a brother get into some shit or get in a jam or getting tormented by this or that, we deserve it, man. Matter of fact, we deserve 10 times more, like the scriptures say, man. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 33. And though the living Lord be angry with us a little while for our chastity and correction, yet shall he be at one again with his servants.
Ooh, all right, and that's going to happen. That's going to happen, and it's starting to happen through Yahweh Shemel Shai, bringing us back to the Father, man. All right.
Yeah, you gotta say this. Yeah, you got you stupid niggas. You be wondering why you catch your hair. You deserve it, man.
Curses, man.
Right.
All right.
You know, just be just humbly take it, man. You know.
Yeah.
Verse 34. But thou, O godless man, and of all other most wicked.
Right. So you know he was a fucking Edomite. He was one of the top most wickedest ass fucking Edomites that she was talking to, man. Go ahead.
Be not lifted up without a cause, nor puffed up with uncertain hopes, lifting up thy hand against the service of Yahweh.
Like you said earlier, touching out the apple of the Lord's eye, man. So hey, you pissing the Lord off, really? All right, that's what he did. Lord jacked him up. That's what Esau doing right now. You think the Lord ain't gonna jack Esau up for it? The so-called white man and you other nations, man. Go ahead.
Verse 35. For thou hast not yet escaped the judgment of Almighty Power, who seeth all things. For our brethren who now have suffered a short pain and dead under Yahweh's covenant of everlasting life, but thou, though the judgment of the power, shall receive just punishment for thy pride.
So the Lord's going to get you back, Esau. Go ahead.
But I, as my brethren, offer up my body and life for the laws of our fathers, beseeching Yahweh that he would speedily be merciful unto our nation, and that thou be torments and plagues mayest confess that he alone is the power.
God. Hey, that's a heavy scripture right there, man. You don't even need to break that down. The words speak for itself, man. Go ahead.
Verse 38, and that in me and my brother the wrath of the Almighty, which is justly brought upon all our nation, may cease. Then the king, being enraged, handled him worse than all the rest, and took it grievously that he was mocked.
Right, so hey, the shit that this king did to this youngest son wasn't compared to what he did to the ones before him, man. He fucked them up worse, man. So imagine that, man. Go ahead.
So this man died undefiled and put his whole trust in the Lord.
Right, hey, he was undefiled, without a blemish. He died for Yahweh Shemel Shai and the laws, man. All right.
Last of all, after the sons and mother died, let this be enough now to have spoken concerning the idolatrous feast and the extreme tortures.
Now look how he ended up. He said, let this be enough now to have spoken concerning the idolatrous feast and the extreme tortures. All right? Because back then, it was so fucked up. He probably did all this shit while he was eating, drinking, having fun and shit in front of people and shit. Right. You know, it's a big joke to Esau. All right? Just like they did, shit, 1900, 1800, hanging us, shit, everybody having a fucking barbecue.
Sending postcards with the nigga Huns.
Right.
That was a great dinner, Bob.
So,
you know.
hey man, I hope your brothers was edified and really first of all, take all the scriptures to heart. But actually read that and meditate on it, man. Because, hey, we coming into them times when they're going to come at us, man. All right? And we got to have that faith, man. That Romans 8, 38, and 39, man. All right? So, with that, we say all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, which are the elders over all Israel. All right. And salutations to the elect that's kicking this word on the four corners of the earth in truth and sincerity. Excuse me. All right. Shalom, Michael.
Shalom.